Alright, we're in the run-up to Nintendo Switch Sports now, and I think we have a little bit of a problem with the actual sports being available at launch, it being that 3 of them are very, very similar. From the reveal trailer, we know that there are 6 sports at launch: tennis, bowling, and Shambara, which is a return from previous Wii Sports titles, as well as the new soccer, badminton, and volleyball. There's a 7th being added in a free update, which is golf, and data mines have hinted at the existence of basketball and dodgeball, which certainly creates a fair bit of variety, but at launch it's just the 6 sports, and 3 of these look like they play similarly. Tennis is a classic, feeling mostly like the Wii version where you pop the ball over the net to catch your opponent out. Badminton is the first of the new ones, where you pop the shuttlecock over the net to catch your opponent out. And then there's volleyball, which uses a much bigger ball that you pop over the net to catch your opponent out. But I hear you saying, Peter, you're looking at the aesthetics too much. They'll play differently and they'll score differently. Well, yes, I know the format of the games changes, as does the scoring, but if you take the aesthetics away, they still look like they're going to play pretty similarly. If you look at the motion examples from the reveal trailer, tennis has a few motions, but they look very similar to how badminton functions. Despite the wider range of horizontal or vertical positions for the volleyball motions, it still, again, looks similar. Motion controls on the Switch generally function better with small sharp bumps, and oftentimes accuracy from controller position can be difficult to pull off. Just look at Skyward Sword HD for a great example of that. So if you get the game to function just by doing a small swing, it's going to feel very similar over time. This pretty neatly brings me into the most damning thing in my opinion, which is from the Direct itself. You know, where Takahashi does just the small motion with his hands to make the hit for his character in volleyball. It indicates to me that range of motion may not be so important for this game, because it doesn't match up particularly with the example shown in the reveal trailer. It still creates a decent hit though, so what is my worry? Well, if 3 of the games handle similarly, it's at risk of creating a very boring experience for a bunch of players, especially the more casual ones. A round of tennis, followed by badminton, followed by volleyball, risks feeling like the same over and over again. This is likely to put off a bunch of potential players, as in some eyes it may feel like there are just 4 games instead of 6 at launch, which really sucks to be honest. Part of the appeal of the original Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort was that each game handled so well and so differently, they were different experiences, whereas this may not feel the same. Now, I'm not really discussing the online test too much, I can only say that I've tried tennis, so in reality there may be some more nuance to volleyball and badminton than what it looks like from the trailer, but I do have some doubt there, and it's worrying me right now. It's not specifically that it feels lazy, but it would have been so much more preferable for the game to launch with golf and have volleyball or badminton as the 7th to be added, or for them to possibly focus on basketball or dodgeball, if the leaks are to be believed, to create more variety and therefore more incentive to come and play multiple sports in the game in a session. I do think that the lack of variety could be a problem, and I honestly anticipate myself not wanting to play as much of those 3 games as I do the ones with more unique motion control schemes. Do you agree with me? Do you think it's a problem, or what sports do you wish the game was launching with? Let me know in the comments, and like, share and subscribe for more Nintendo Switch Sports discussions and guides on the horizon. Thanks to my patrons like Rain, I Love Waffles 1311 and Sick Hippie for their fantastic support through Patreon. I've been Master Trainer Peter, and I'll see you soon.